Welcome to our water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading. Welcome back, or if you are new, welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so as always, Miss Yudhaya is over here. We do have that candle going, and I am about to turn on the spirit talker for us, okay? So please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But let's not waste any more time, and let's go ahead and get started here, okay? And let's see, for my water signs. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, already from the jump. Oh, okay. So we have Awakening, Knight of Fire, and Two of Earth. Okay. So, oh, and underneath the deck, we do have Released. Okay. Wait, how come it's not saying the words? Okay. So, there is going to be a lot of deep things. You know, there's going to be certain things within you that are going to be awakened. There's going to be things that are going to come up to the surface, and this will allow you to understand yourself and get to know yourself a lot more. And this is happening because you are releasing. You either are releasing people, you are releasing like a job, a career, places, certain situations. It could be habits. It could be like a type of mentality that you've been having. So you can, you will go ahead and go through that. Now, this progress that you will be going through, it can be a little bit difficult just because a lot of times you're not going to be understanding what is happening, right? If you're not mentored, or if you don't have someone who can guide you throughout this whole process, it can be very confusing. So I would suggest to have a journal or somewhere where you can write all of the experiences that you will be going through. That way later in the future, when you have a lot more knowledge, you can go ahead and get more how do I say it? You can look back and be like, okay, so this is what that meant, or this is what was happening that led to this and that. Okay, so it's very important that you write all of that. Also, I feel like this awakening, I feel like this inner transformation that you're going to be going through is going to allow for new opportunities to go through, especially when you are letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of what no longer serves you allows for there to be space for new beginnings, for new things to come to you and into your path, especially if it's things that you have been holding on for a really, really, really long time, okay? And I feel like these things that you are going to be releasing, or that you have already started to release them, you already knew. Like, this is not something new that just click in your head, or that somebody told you like, hey, maybe you should let this person go, or maybe you should find a different job. You know, your intuition has been talking to you, and just now you're listening to that. Okay, I feel like also the you're gonna get more in tune with your intuition. You're gonna start listening to that inner guidance a lot more. Now there is gonna be like some type of decision that you're gonna have to make later in the future. And now I feel like that's going to be towards the end of the month, which is pretty good because it gives you enough time to work whatever work that you need to do with yourself, so that you are balanced, so that you are grounded, so that you're a little bit more organized. They have a lot of things together. And then once it comes to make that decision, you don't get overwhelmed. Okay, so it's very important that you are working on your balance and maintaining your that you're always grounded. Okay, that you do not allow anything or anybody to derail you from that, to make you act some type of way. No. Okay, it's very important that you get to that, because when it comes to that decision, you do not want to allow ego, confusion, or anything like that to like fog your mind and have that make you make the wrong decision or miss an opportunity or anything like that. So it's very important that you are working on yourself this upcoming month of March. Okay, because at the end of the month there is going to be some decision that you have to do, and you really have to kind of put your all into it, because I feel like it's going to be like life changing for you. Okay, and whatever the decision is and whatever you decide is basically going to determine how your future goes, how your path is. So you can either go this way or that way. Okay, and if you decide to not make a decision, that in itself is making a decision, by the way. Okay, so you cannot avoid this. You cannot avoid it. Okay. Okay, Miss Yudhaya, what else? Let me see. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, hold your vision, fixed moon. And underneath, we do have adjustments are required. Okay. So obviously, right, we did talk about those changes that are going to happen to you. Those are going to be changes that are going to start on their own. It's not something that you can fully control, especially when you are going through an awakening, or some type of transformation. Okay, so those adjustments are going to happen, but there's also some adjustments that you yourself have to make. Really think about maybe being more grounded, making the right decision, not missing any opportunities, not jumping straight to conclusions. No, we do not want to be in ego, and we do not want to allow ego to what is it to control our life, because we want to be the ones that are in control and live through our heart. That way we know that everything that we are doing is correct, that we are listening to our inner guidance. I feel like those adjustments need to be made, and I feel like you already know. But sometimes it is really hard because we tend to be stubborn. We probably think that, I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to go this way, regardless of whatever happens, like I already know the outcome. Like maybe you do, but maybe you don't, and just to be safe, do whatever it is that you have to do. But if you have a certain goal or you want to accomplish something in the month of March, it is very important that you keep that in mind. Do not let self-doubt or doubt, fear, other people's opinion, don't allow anything, nothing, not anyone to take that wish or that accomplishment from your mind. If you want to do something, then go ahead and work towards it, and do not let anybody guide you a different way and be like, you know what, I don't think that that's gonna work out for you. Thank you very much for your opinion, but I think I'm still gonna go ahead and try to do it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it works, great, right? But you don't lose anything in trying. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, One more, you guys. One more. I feel like the messages this month are very straight to the point. Ooh, okay. Let me see here. Okay, so we have the moon, so duality, hidden gem, secret power. And then we have potential and possibility. Okay. So, look, so what this kind of tells me, oh, look at this. Underneath the deck, we do have 6, so it's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so whatever you have been going through recently and
I have many regrets.
in the month of March is exactly what it's meant to have. So do not regret anything, because everything is going exactly as it should. Okay, so look, the past is the past, and the past will always stay in the past. Okay, so if there's something that you regret, just let it go. I feel like that is also one of the things that you need to release, which is the past. If there's certain decisions that you made that you're not happy about, oh well. You know, if there's a missed opportunity, oh well. All that you can do is make those necessary adjustments just so that it doesn't happen in the future. And when I mean in the future, I mean like in your now. Okay. Also in the month of March, there is going to be so we did mention how some things are going to come to the surface, right? So that also tells me that for some of you who are gifted, you are going to start to see those gifts and those abilities start to come out to the surface. You're going to start to experience it a lot more. I feel like some of you are going to be dreaming more, having visions more, having some type of downloads, especially with this awakening, okay? And I feel like there's also certain things that you feel like it doesn't have potential, or you're not going to be able to reach it or have it. But if something is calling out to you and you feel that that is right, that is for you, that is meant to be for you, then listen to that calling. Go ahead and answer that call, because that's probably exactly what you have been looking for. And because of doubts, because of your ego, you are blocking it, you are delaying it, you know, and it's just important that you don't do that, because you don't know what type of things you can miss out. Again, forget about the past, okay? Because you're going to be going through something very deep spiritually, which is an awakening. You're going to be releasing a lot of things. You need to ground and remain balanced.
Help me.
So that you make the right decision. Now, don't go around and asking people for help, because this is something that you personally have to do. This is your decision. This is your choice. Okay? So don't ask nobody for their opinion. You already know the answer. You already know the answer, and it's up to you to make the right decision, okay? And I'm sure that you are going to make the right decision, especially since you are going to be awakening, and that your development is going to go a lot further if you are somebody who practices certain things, or that you are aware of some of your gifts and abilities. I feel like some of you are going to find a new one, a new gift, a new ability that just came out of nowhere, or that was awakened due to something, okay? So it seems like it's going to be a little bit deep for my water signs in the month of March, okay? So I want you guys also to drink a lot of water, okay? Especially if you're going to be releasing, because water is a conduit, right? And it helps you with that flow, okay? I'm guessing that is why they're suggesting to drink water, unless some of you have not been drinking water. Excuse me. Like, you better be drinking your water, okay? And let me go ahead and take a sip. Okay, so
Edmund.
That is your message for the month of April. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for finding me. For those who are new, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. In the description down below there will be links to my other social medias. If you want a personal reading, it is a lot longer than this, but you can go ahead and message me on TikTok or Instagram and Facebook. Okay, I do give the option of text and image, or I can record it just like this, but it will be private. Okay, and I'm gonna send you a private link where only you will be able to watch it, unless you share the link with somebody else. Then they will also be able to watch it. Okay, for pricing and stuff like that, please reach out to me. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I do have an Etsy store where I do have some enchantments, crystals, a lot of cool things on there. I will add a discount code in the description down below, so if you guys are interested or you guys want to go ahead and purchase something, you guys can go ahead and do so. But again, thank you so much for spending some time with me and Miss Yudhaya and hearing Miss Yudhaya's messages. Thank you, Miss Yudhaya, for providing these messages and whatnot. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you next month.